good mind-boggling angles from your end. 0267300327. That's our WhatsApp line. You can feel free to communicate with us. Remember, the show is brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise, Awake Purified Drinking Water, and the Big Boss Energy Drink. Yes, I'll be telling you about details of these companies as the show progresses. But anyway, my people, thank you. The Don's Empire, the loyal fans of the Don's Empire. Issues Day. Issues will continue today because we are in Ghana. Yes, and in Ghana, surprises happen every day. You never know. And my people, Sammy Gyamfi of the NDC is in the news. Sarkodie has ordered him. Sarkodie ordered Sammy Gyamfi to retract and take down the cartoon he put up today. My people, Sarkodie has spoken. You see, did Sammy Gyamfi justify Shatawale describing Ghana as a village? It's a question I'm asking because I have a white stone here to give back to Shatawale. Shatawale, ote studio me, and they won't give you your stone back. But next time, say some Ghanaians are villagers. Don't say all Ghanaians. But I'll give you your stone because right now the whole world is mourning the death of George Floyd. But in Ghana, we are using it for cartoons and for insignificant things. Now the whole world is looking at us like we are in a village. Whilst even, celebrities all world round are crying. Police kneeling down in front of protesters, trying to elicit their sympathy so that the people don't go on them and have some, respect for the law. The police are kneeling before the protesters. And in Ghana, we are making fun of a very, very serious matter. But anyway, Sammy Gyamfi has also offered some explanations, and definitely we'll be letting you into that. And also, my people, this church issue right now, the terms for and conditions have come out, and some churches say, "Okay, Nanado, please take the church. We shan't go to church again. You take the church because the conditions
we not go again.
They can't fulfill." Mekikwe, it's just like telling you that if you want to go to Yankee, you want a visa, walk to America and come back for the visa. Yes, what? Yes. You see, you can't think far. So my people, will be talking to you about that. Also, stay tuned. It's all coming right here on Hits 103.9 FM. We are live on Facebook and, of course, our YouTube channel, so you can just get on to and see what is going on right here on Hits 103.9 FM. All right, so my Gizo, I am ready with the first story. My people, this morning, we actually woke up to a very, very, very disturbing cartoon. Now, this cartoon was coming from the end of Sammy Gyamfi, one of the communicators for the National Democratic Congress Party. And the cartoon is some kind way. So the cartoon is some kind way because it looks like it gives the impression that Ghanaians can't breathe and the EC is choking them. And this was the last moments of George Floyd. People are touched by what, he said. But in Ghana, we are using it for something else, my people. We are using it for something else. Sammy Gyamfi comes on Twitter and says, #I can't breathe. EC must listen. Choking the voter. Then there is this MPP logo there, and I have eased restrictions, and there's a cartoon of the president saying I've eased restrictions, and the EC lady is on the neck of the guy, and the guy is saying I can't breathe. This is so insensitive. Sammy Gyamfi and Sarkodie, in fact, go onto our Facebook page. If you haven't seen this, you're going to see the tweet on our Facebook page. It's live on Hits 103.9 FM. And Sarkodie, being a very smart guy, Charlie Sarkodie, I respect you for sometimes stepping into issues where people fear to go. King Sark, yes, you've shown a lot of maturity on this subject because a lot of your contemporaries have kept quiet. Yes, but Sarkodie has spoken and even ordered, my people, he ordered Sammy Gyamfi to retract. Yes, my people, Sarkodie is talking. Make I tell you what Sarkodie tell him. Sarkodie, teach him. Teach them. Let them know. Yes. Tell them, say you be King Sark. Sarkodie says, nah, my brother. We all go wrong sometimes. I believe your intention wasn't to joke with these serious and very sensitive issues. But you're still wrong. Just do what's right. Retract and take it down. Yes, Sarkodie has spoken. Retract. Sammy Gyamfi, retract and take it down. Listen to Sarkodie. Listen to the small boy telling you something. Or two of them are all small boys. Or they are all young boys.
Listen to your brother.
Listen to your brother. Yeah, that'd be okay. Listen to your brother. Yes. All right. So, in fact, my people, this is not cool because all world round, even celebrities like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland
J. Cole
are also just commiserating with, what has happened. Now, let's just listen to Beyonce and Cole, share their sympathies with blacks all over the world, Africans all over the world, in a state of agony due to George Floyd's death. It's live on Facebook, Hits 103.9 FM. Check it out. And people here are playing jokes with it. No wonder Shatta Wale say Ghana, it be village. Shatta, I brought your stone. Make it play.
We need justice. We all witnessed his murder in broad daylight. We're broken and we're disgusted. We cannot normalize this pain. And I'm not only speaking to people of color. If you're white, black, brown, or anything in between, I'm sure you feel hopeless by the racism going on in America right now. No more senseless killings of human beings. No more seeing people of color as less than human. We can no longer look away. George is all of our family in humanity. He's our family because he's a fellow American. There have been too many times that we've seen these violent killings and no consequences. Yes, someone's been charged, but justice is far from being achieved. Please sign the petition and continue to pray for peace, compassion, and healing for our country. Thank you so much. We cannot normalize this pain. And I'm not only speaking to people of color. If you're white, black, brown, or anything in between, I'm sure you feel hopeless by the racism going on in America right now. No more senseless killings of human beings. No more seeing people of color as less than human. We can no longer look away. George is all of our family in humanity. He's our family because he's a fellow American. There have been too many times that we've seen these violent killings and no consequences. We need justice for George Floyd. We all witnessed his murder in broad daylight. We're broken and we're disgusted. We cannot normalize this pain. And I'm not only speaking to people of color. If you're white, black, brown, or anything in between, I'm sure you feel hopeless by the racism going on in America right now. No more senseless killings of human beings. No more seeing people of color as less than human. We can no longer look away. George is all of our family in humanity. He's our family because he's a fellow American. There have been too many times that we've seen these violent...
You see the stuff happening in our country right now. How are you digesting all this?
I can't sit still.
All right, so we just want to establish how the world is actually mourning over George Floyd's death, whilst some Ghanaians or a Ghanaian has actually made nonsense out of the world's mourning by putting up a very irresponsible tweet that has gotten the whole Ghana in a state of confusion. My people, Ghanaians are not happy. Ghanaians are not happy. In fact, my people, I brought a very big stone to give to Shatta Wale. Yes. Shatta Wale said something some time back, my people. And I was on his neck. Yes, because he said Ghanaians are villagers, or Ghana is a village. And I felt that he had actually put us in the wrong light. But it looks like today, I have felt that it's true. Some parts of Ghana, the village. Shatta, I brought your stone. Shatta, Ofanabahi, please play the Ghana is a village and let people hear. Shatta, you be prophet, oh, Shatta, you be prophet. Oh.
Shatta Wale is a very nice guy. All that you read on Google from Ghana. Ghana is a village. Say village. Village. Say village. Village. No, let me tell you.
All right. So, my people, you see, when these actions go on, people outside will ask, so are people in the western part of Africa that dumb? Yes. That's the question people are going to ask.
Right.
Because this is a serious issue that the world is trying to wrap their minds about. They're even insulting Donald Trump, who is the president. People are not minding him.
Yeah.
Police officers are telling him to shut up if he hasn't got anything constructive
This
to
is
say.
not an issue about America.
No.
Not about Ghana.
No.
It's about the
world.
world.
And Sammy Gyamfi, you didn't have any iota of
sensitivity.
Yes,
because the way you
saw
go
where I was going, and you added
I
the
deflated
TVT to it, and I thank you very much for adding the TVT. Yes, sensitivity. Make quick, you are keeping me out of trouble. That's why I love you. Yes, my people, make quick and read me ahead of time. But Sammy Gyamfi, I'm not happy with you. Sammy Gyamfi, Ghana is not happy with you. In fact, there are so many tweets. Some people have even reported Sammy Gyamfi to Twitter support to take the post down. And this guy had the nerve to come in that he is coming to explain. Explain what? My people, now let's listen to some of the kind of explanations. My people, let's listen to Sammy Gyamfi in explanation. And let's see whether he's making some sense here. My people, pay attention. This is what Sammy Gyamfi came up to say after the whole world went at him, especially Ghana. This cartoon doesn't mock the painful xenophobic murder of George Floyd or seek to exploit same for political capital in any way. Floyd was choked to death while screaming for breath. In Ghana today, the Jean, is it it's Jean, eh? This name is supposed to be Jean. Yeah, but Jean. Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but
it's Jean.
Jean.
It's a French.
It's a French word.
Yeah.
Jean Mensah-led EC is seeking to disenfranchise millions of eligible voters through a xenophobic register. Hello, xenophobic voter register. He's making the matter more even serious. You are playing with racism and you are likening racism to a voters register. Sammy, is everything okay? Hey. Okay. All right. So my people, we will listen to him. Now let's let him continue talking. Okay. Now he says that the potential victims of this grave injustice are screaming for breath. They are screaming for their inalienable rights to vote. Nothing wrong with sharing a cartoon which draws a parallel between the painful xenophobic murder of George Floyd and the evil attempt by the EC to disenfranchise millions of eligible voters through a xenophobic voter register. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This is a serious matter, not a joke. So this is the justification.
So indirectly, he's not.
He hasn't regretted. No, for him, he thinks what he's doing is correct. Look, even President Mahama will be angry with you. I'm sure by this time President Mahama has called him and said, "My friend, what is this?" And tell him that you know. Yes, you tell him.
Because
Yeah.
where we catch, if
issues day. So my people, NDC should actually relieve that guy off the position.
We won't learn the language.
NDC should relieve Sammy Gyamfi off the position.
Hey.
Yes, this is a very serious matter. If the party does not take it seriously, then Ghanaians will say, "Oh, what is this?" That is the issue, my people. 0267-300-327. 0267-300-327 be on our WhatsApp line, and we know say yeah. Charlie, even the Houston police they talk to Donald Trump because he was making some irresponsible statements.
They say for shut up.
Yes, please play that audio. My people, this is a very serious matter to the extent that people can even tell the president of America to shut up because he's joking with a serious issue. But in Ghana, we are allowing Sammy Gyamfi to rub Ghana's name in mud.
Because some of the latest news is that President Trump, as we know, has had a conference call with governors. And some of that audio has come out and we're using it. And in it, he says to governors, he says, "You're weak." He says, "Many of you should be, not showing this weakness. We're laughing stocks. You need to dominate. You need to dominate." I want to ask you not to, if you don't want to, comment on the President of the United States. But is the right direction for police today in this environment to go out and dominate and to show that they're quote unquote not weak? What should the police be doing now to calm this terrible situation?
Let me just say this to the President of the United States on behalf of the police chiefs in this country. Please, if you don't have something constructive to say, keep your mouth shut, because you're putting men and women in their early 20s at risk. It's not about dominating, it's about winning hearts and minds. And let's be clear, we do not want people to confuse kindness with weakness. Please, if you don't have something constructive to say, keep your mouth shut, because you're putting men and women in their early 20s at risk. It's not about dominating, it's about winning hearts and minds. And let's be clear, keep your mouth shut, because you're putting men and women in their early 20s at risk.
You see,
keep your mouth shut.
They say the president to keep his mouth shut. Ghana, if you say shut up, they say go and retract. Hey,
he for do press release.
You see the kind of democracy we Yankee. The police, they send message to the president that he should shut up.
Yeah.
In Ghana. But, hey, if you don't know,
the place you go wake up for.
Who born dog? You
to tell president say make it keep his mouth shut.
Fanchineko said, you know, go transfer for them. Fanchineko, they will take you to the village after Fanchineko.
President come do fellow Ghanaians.
Then you come and say, President, if you have hey! My people. But anyway, let's learn everything well. That is democracy. We need to be tolerant. And I think Trump should be tolerant around this time because his comment was really highly, very insensitive and very unnecessary, just as Sammy Gyamfi's comment in Ghana. Sammy Gyamfi and Donald Trump, what do they have in common?
Discuss.
One be white man, we one be black man. My people. 0267300327. This is a very serious matter. And for me, I don't know, but I still want to commend Sarkodie for adding his voice to this. And you see, we on our Facebook page rolling. So you can just get onto our Facebook page now of the police officers kneeling down to beg the African citizenry in the United States, kneeling down. This shows the level of remorse that the world is feeling towards the African, and we are here in Ghana joking with it. Sammy Gyamfi, I said you should be sacked. Yes, the Don said so. If nobody will tell you, I will tell you. Yes. You can't just come and toy with the minds of Ghanaians like that. My people, now let me tell you the kind of tweets that some Ghanaians actually sent out. And I would crave your indulgence to read this. Now, Maurice Sam says, how dare you reduce this important moment in a man's life to this? You should be ashamed of yourself. But then, again, you will do anything for power. This is coming from Maurice Sam on Twitter, and this went to Sammy Gyamfi. And another guy came in to say, Ojam, you guys should delete this before Americans see this. This will start a virtual war. These are comments coming in from Ghanaians who are not happy about what Sammy Gyamfi is saying. This is a human rights issue. Delete ASAP, Sammy Gyamfi. And more people says exploring the sad demise of a fellow black man for political gains. This is shameful. Delete. So everybody is asking Sammy Gyamfi to delete. People have actually reported him to Twitter support that they want him to delete.
And possibly to be banned.
Yes, from this is Twitter. Irresponsible. Very irresponsible. You see, what is this? If you leave the country for irresponsible gentlemen like this, very soon there'll be chaos. Yes, we will say it. This is irresponsibility. 0267300327. By the way, we are in Ghana. Show brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise, Awake Purified Drinking Water, and the Big Boss Energy Drink. Now, let's get to other issues. Let's get to other issues right here in the country. You and I know that, Charlie, issues day. And, interesting tweets still coming in. All right. Okay. This is why, I don't want to go there because even though I don't want him to go there. Yeah, Magizo, I hope you understand. Okay. All right. So, 0267300327. 0267300327 is the WhatsApp line. Feel free to contact us anytime you feel the need to. Now let's get on to our second story. Magizo, the church. Oh, fellow Ghanaians came into our home on the 31st of May. Fellow Ghanaians brought good news.
Very good
news. And we were all happy that at least 100 people could go into the church and pray to their God.
Sing hallelujah.
And these same Ghanaians started asking questions. So how are they going to call the people? So how are they going to do this? Hey, won't it be this? Won't it be this? Now the Minister of Information comes and gives you the guidelines. They say, hey, we don't like it again. We shan't do the church. Hey, yeah. Sorry, we will read some of the measures.
So the president comes to it always say, Ghana, nobody go church. You for stay for house. They say, hey, Nane, what the president say?
Okay.
Now everybody go church. But you for do A, B, C. They say, hey, boy, hey,
Nana, people. Nana say, take your church. They say, Nana, take your church. We don't want any church. We like to stay in our home. Nanado, the people don't want to go to church again because you want to regulate them. Now, my people, let's see some of the regulations that tell you if we go get tax force for them.
Church task force.
Well, the tax force go there among the 100 people. They go there among the 100 people. You know me joke. My people, they say thermometer guns before the church him off. Or thermal scanners. To provide for checking the temperature of congregants at entry points. So before you enter service, you go hospital first.
But
you go hospital before you go enter the church.
Okay, make you catch there. Some points be there way.
No marks, no entry. Say that one there, that one there. As for that one there, they say they don't go joke with them crab. Before you go church. You forgo wash your hand, you go kitchen. You go hospital first, then you go kitchen. You go wash your hands.
When you finish, you go take napkin. Clean your mouth.
Hey, my man. And then they said what? Regular cleaning and disinfection of frequently used communal places like toilet surfaces. So that means somebody must stay 24 hours as somebody go toilet, they clean. They clean. The church people say, why? You won't kill us. And another, please take your church.
Take your church.
It doesn't matter.
You just want to tell us, say, you know what, make we go church.
So we
but you say, make we go.
My people, I don't know why Ghanaians are being so difficult on this particular issue, but I thought it was. They said no handshake.
No handshake.
No handshake.
So no peace.
No hugging.
And
no hugging.
You know.
And no spitting policy.
Yeah.
No spitting. Right. People they spit for the chest.
They go to. When they say, but the part where you get, they say, you know, for single, then come stand and they sing. They know. Yes. They know what you do.
No.
And if you're sick, you know, for go church.
No.
That be the part where I think say go worry.
Yeah.
You know
your
somebody. You know for go.
No.
You know go go church.
Because when Prophet Ojo is talking, he for wear no smells like trio because the way they sharp. Oh yeah. If they talk, you visit the spitting with the fly. 0267 300 327. My people, issues day, but they don't can't say all.
Hey, but this Sunday I go out. I just want to see
how the church
carry camera there and go.
They said they will do regular spot checks. So if they come see you over the 100, the
Methodist hymn 525.
Then they will say, hey, stop, police. All of you get up. How many are you? 1, 2, 3.
You have your mask on?
You have your mask on. It's going to be. So the church people say, I beg you, Nanado, take your church. Move from us or here.
We'll go do virtual.
They will do their virtual. They say the collection is no go plenty because 100 here. They also for everybody the 100 inside.
They go switch AC.
The cleaners, everybody did 100 inside. So Charlie, they say no.
Slow.
They
take calculator check this.
Wait, they don't know how they go do the invitation to. How they go invite people, 100 people.
Who go come where? Who go stay out?
Who go the first batch? Who go the second batch? 0267 300 327. Do you miss church? Gizo, maybe call Kum Chacha. Maybe Kum Chacha get something on this matter. I don't know. All right. Kum Chacha should have something to say on this matter. 0267 300 327. So you can join us. But in the meantime, remember that Franco Trading Enterprises supporting Hits 103.9 FM's You Stay Waiting right here on the cruise control to stand. And definitely we also need to do the needful by letting you know that Franco Trading Enterprise has in stock brand new Franco television sets ranging from 36 36, 40, 43, 55 inches at an affordable price with a free wall mount, the latest Huawei Nova 5T phone, and the latest mobile phones, accessories, laptops, tablets, printers, TVs, etc. Now you have various TVs from different brands. I don't know. Yes, you can hear some car. All right, so my people, all you have to do is call 02464223338, 02464223338, or 0546133188. Franco Trading Enterprise, still firm, pair.
Yeah.
Awake Purified Drinking Water is also holding us down. Water is life. Drink water to wash your kidney. Drink water to make your bodily functions perform to the best of their ability. And you know, whilst drinking water, you help to save a life at the National Cardio Center, because by buying water, you automatically contribute to the National Cardio Center. This is something that Awake Purified Drinking Water has been doing over the years, and they've spent millions of Ghana cedis, and you can also join Awake to do this. Awake Purified Drinking Water, one for life. It's another quality product from Kasapreko Company Limited, an ISO certified company.
Miss Kwekwe is here.
Miss Kwekwe is here. So now let's listen to Miss Kwekwe carrying.
Are you serious?
Miss Kwekwe.
Is that?
Miss Kwekwe.
Are you guys serious right now?
Carrying.
You are the one that message
What's
is there.
Kwekwe?
Miss
What's
Kwekwe say you there for? You don't remember Aki and Popo when Miss Kwekwe said they give on fans.
All right, Noella, have
Yeah.
you drank your Big Boss energy drink
I
today?
have. In fact,
And-
I did yesterday as well.
All right, so I can see you are bubbling with energy because taurine is in your body and it's
Right.
keeping you active. And I believe that taurine is going to help you read the messages.
Of course.
So, my people, if you want to stay awake like Noella Karinyali
Yeah.
and deliver your messages quick, you just have to drink
Stop that.
Big
Stop that.
Boss
Stop
energy drink.
that. Stop that.
Of course.
Please, Noella, teach them.
Anyway, I'll ignore that. The Don, I'm Pinion from North K. This Sammy Gyamfi guy, he defines mediocrity. He has no sense. The only thing he has is his certificate. Imagine seeing this moron ruling GH. You didn't add your name. That's unfortunate. But good evening, y'all. I bore the Don. The most repulsive thing is a resourceful FOOL. We joke too much. In fact, NDC joke too much. Some people are in a hell of tragedy, and you want to use this as politics. This is a very serious matter. Thanks to King Sark, and that's Chubby from Medina.
Sarkodie do all. Hey, Sarkodie, you be, or because he know the country inside, that be why if he do am. Because
No, you know, well, maybe because he's not in the country, he's
seeing
it.
the effect.
Exactly.
You see, if you are here, you may not
Yeah.
see the effect. Too.
Yeah, but
but when
over
you're
there-
out there and you know what is
Exactly.
going on there, and you see us joking with it, you ask ourselves, Ghana be village.
Yeah. Good evening, the Don and the Kokonsa crew. What
Yes.
Sammy Gyamfi tweeted has made John Mahama lose the 2020 elections in advance. Sammy Gyamfi has to be dealt with drastically for him to learn a lesson. And that's Jude inside testing. Shout outs to all his loved ones, and that's to Mr. Hagler as well. Hey, Ghana. Anyways, this is Guy from Amraya. Big ups to the cruise controlling entertainment at Hits FM. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like the
Cruise
wordplay.
controlling
The cruise controlling entertainment. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. Please, Don. I dare at Chia Mountains. Make I get you rock instead. So say you go take give Wally
yeah.
to the militants.
In fact, militants, this stone if for camp is for shatter. I've kept it specially for shatter. This stone, biote. But next time, don't say Ghana, say some Ghanaians are villagers. That one I will agree.
Says, big up yourself, Rasta view. They have Rasta?
You know I'm living in the shadows of my husband. So
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
it's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got you. I got
Hey.
you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Boyaka.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
evening. Good evening. Shout,
Mr. Little Youth.
shouts to you. Shouts to you, Mr. Sakifio.
Cyril Fefe.
Nah, to Nwala or the Nwellies. Nwellies is a free. Anyway.
You do everything.
Says Mikey's a respect and Boss Mercury, you be my mentor. Right. Hello to you guys. You see that saying that one bad nut spoils all the nuts. Something is evident here. Me, as I am in my one corner thinking about myself, one young guy who's supposed to be very intelligent, go do loose thing, and the Don has opened us all into the nonsense this guy has done. Because he keeps saying Ghanaians are joking with the Floyd thing. Meanwhile, it's just one loose brain who has done this. The way I vex for him...
I beg you, but your English is sweet. Loose brain. I like the expression. One loose screw in the brain can cause a lot of confusion.
It's good Sark has called the guy to order. And as for this church thing, I keep saying it's needless because Don, the moment the market and public transport were allowed to resume activities,
yes,
the whole Ghana was put at risk.
Yes.
So my question is, what harm will one Sunday out of all the days cause the country that the market and public transport may have already caused already? Just look at the number of people our market amasses on a daily basis. The 100th thing is needless. It doesn't make sense to me at all. The president either initiate a total lockdown or total lift up, because this peace relief he's doing, it makes him look some way to me. Just go to the fishing harbor and our markets and see what's happening, and you're talking about a few hours in church. Oh, please, give us a break.
Yeah, you see, this is very important. When you go to crowded places such as the market, you would not understand anything about social distancing.
For instance.
If somebody's telling you about social distancing, you ask the person, why are you being a hypocrite?
In fact,
why go to certain parts and ask why they're not doing social distancing? Why are you pretending as if social distancing should work here?
In fact, I joined the Joy Prime team to go share some food at Cliffé. And, when the people realized that we had brought foodstuffs and all of that, they came running to us. One lady had a newly born baby, I'm sure about some days old. And I was telling her, you're having a baby, so social distance. I said, Madam. She wanted to actually yell at me. She didn't want to see reason why I'm telling her to social
distance. Why she has food to collect.
So people really don't understand that in some of our our neighborhoods. But this message says clearly those folks don't want us there, so let's just leave their countries for them. Come back home, make we build Africa together. Because always Black Lives Matter and stop racism, save lives. I tire these claims. It's just the bomb itself.
Charlie, it make you be true. If we claim racial discrimination, everybody for wearing part of the place you come from, then that thing will stop. But you, the Europeans, when you leave the job for you, can you do it? We the black boy, when they do their job, you people, they do anything, just walk around. So when we go, you come back for us. You come back for us. They'll come, and we'll come. Yes. Well, what is that?
No, are you sure? I wanted to tell you something, but I'm thinking it would be insensitive, so I'll tell you off air. But people would definitely go to America.
Oh, we know that when they put plane right now, even
I
at this
swear
time,
to God, bro.
But we are just telling them that
We gon' go.
People, are you seeing Ghana people?
Shouts to Seattle, man. Seattle.
This is Ghana life.
Anyway, Kojo from Ashaman says that Shami,
make a talk.
Talk
The time I go the interview, the mouse of elderly woman, so old woman was just crying. He said she don't want to go America. Old woman, 67 years, just crying that she has been bounced.
That means make it say if you go, you won't go drive for America.
I'm telling you.
I said this one. I
couldn't tell you.
Do you remember the Liberia camp there? The Budumra?
Yes.
When the time came for them to return, the ship came to Tema to board them to disembark them. The whole ship was full of Ghanaians. They are still here.
Even Liberia, can you imagine?
When they left the Liberians were here.
We are all Liberians.
No wonder I could get my wife married. Because if you have Liberian.
Oh my goodness. I see.
Yeah. Papa is half Liberian.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So you should thank your
No
stars.
wonder she's so pretty.
Yeah. Doreen, I can't say the Ghanaians are not pretty.
Oh no, there's something about her. You know, she's got some. Some like that. Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Those are the way the boys they visit the camp. The boys they go there.
Anyway, you won't get this anywhere right here on Hits 103.9 FM. It's crazy. But okay, so this one says some of these politicians don't think smart. They will always be in opposition if they don't learn to play their cards well. And that's West Caliph from East Legon. Good evening, sir. Only John. I don't know what is wrong with Sammy Gyamfi. That guy, since he came into NDC, I just ran out of blood for my party. Can you just imagine the incompatibility? I don't know what they see in him for him to be in the NDC. I see him. I see what he matured person in politics. I don't really get this part of the message, but it says, I hope you know what he did at Peace FM to that extent of sacking him in the studio because of his immature communication skill. Okay, maybe something happened there and they had to sack him out. Yeah. Shout out to loyal fans of the Dons Empire, and that's Bob Dimple inside Sakumono. And that's it for the first batch of messages, Gizo. Can we have the second batch of
Prince
messages?
William, big up yourself. You say, me, I packed my bag for America like 2 months ago.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro.
He said, just the wait.
We gonna go. I swear to God, bro. I'm going
They say the time the COVID-19 they kill people. They say make the white people come down. So the black people go take their place.
Now you go past They run about there. Somebody put in bed.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, greetings to the crew and all the awake listeners. Retract and take it down. Simple. And that's from Abidaba Smith inside Tema Community 12. Good evening, my people. Please, Sark should give us a break. We all know he's an NPP guy. When it's NDC at fault, he talks, but if it's NPP, he will be mute. #hypocrite. And that's from Sam Seyram from Adenta.
Yeah, he's speaking his mind. What can I do? Hello.
Sammy Gyamfi is my man. But this one, dear, King Sark, dear, we all know he speaks wisdom. Always, so I'm not surprised he ordered Uncle Sam to retract what he posted. #Sark is wisdom and wisdom is Sark. And that's Snazzy from Dodoa. Good evening, Dawn. I think the post from Sammy was unnecessary at this time where there's fire in downtown. And that's from F-Beat inside Tema Newtown. Good evening, the Dawn. You said the whole world is mourning. Is it by force for us to mourn with Americans?
No, the guy is an African.
Yeah.
And
he's black.
And you could have been treated the same way. You out there could have been treated the same way.
Yeah.
So that's what we are sympathizing with.
He says it's not by force for Ghanaians to know who George Floyd is. If you don't know who George Floyd is, you probably aren't reading or aren't watching television because it's everywhere.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
No, but he wants to say, who cares about George Floyd? That's what he wants to say. Like, who cares about an American? I guess that's where he's coming from.
Black man.
Let's eat in our own bowl. That's where he's trying. That's what he's trying to say. But in this case, you can be that black out there that will be more treated by.
Exactly. George Floyd could be any of us.
In fact, it looks like Mekwe.
Kelvin from Spintex, point well noted. Instead of all condemning Sammy Gyamfi for that useless post, political amateurs like Sadiq Abdullahi is on Twitter urging him on. It's so disgraceful.
Our own Sadiq.
I'm trying.
3 Music Awards.
Is that him?
I don't think so.
It
cannot be him.
It cannot be him.
Oh no, he's not. Sadiq is too smart to do that.
Yeah.
No, it can't be Sadiq.
It can't be Sadiq.
No, it can't be our Sadiq. No.
It says amateurs like Sadiq Abdullahi is on Twitter.
I'll hold my head.
is on Twitter urging him on. It's so disgraceful on a show of binary thinking. Always NPP and NDC, US and them way of thinking. Shameful, and that's Yao in Great Eye State. Please tell Sammy Gyamfi to wash his hands and wash his brains. And that's from Champion VP.
Wash your hand. Where you to? Wash your hand and wash your brain.
Wash your hand.
Wash your
brain.
Killer messages for Sammy and Don. This one the last two.
Okay, cool. Bring it on. All right, so okay, it says, good evening, guys.
Yeah.
Sammy's explanation has proved to me that he is a real definition of cosmetic Burkina. What's that supposed to mean?
Burkina.
Love you guys. I don't.
You don't know Burkina?
I know Burkina, but cosmetic Burkina. Was that
they decorate them.
The Don.
Yeah.
Are you also saying Ghana is a village?
Some Ghanaians are behaving like villagers.
Then listen to this. You are a village as well.
I agree. My people, I come from Anyako. Anyako is the only peninsula in Ghana. The only peninsula in Ghana. That village I am proud of. Anyako, Ekpota. My people, thank you very much for staying tuned. Hits 103.9 FM. Tomorrow, same time, right here on the drive on Hits 103.9 FM. We're going to show you how entertainment is done. We're going to show you how to live showbiz. Lifestyle is our portion, and we do it to the best of our ability. My name is The Don, and on behalf of the whole team, led by Mike Gizo, Mekwikwe in charge of on-air activities, Not Living Outdooring, Avio, and of course, Prince Boy Zimbi, Noella Karen Yale. Edukumi just joined us. Chale, with the support, the loyal fans of the